Oh, absolutely perfect. There we go. I'm sorry to cut across you, Kev, but we got a goal at Old Trafford. It is Manchester United 0, Athletic Club 1. 30 minutes gone. Hey, who knows? Maybe, just maybe, we could be in for something absolutely ridiculous at Old Trafford. It's Yaron Gazer in midfield who scored after half an hour, and it's a wonderful strike, 25 yards out. He's got way too much time. He has the ball at his feet. It comes from a long ball which Man United don't clear. Harry Maguire with a really poor clearance, and then the shot from 25 yards out is absolute perfection. It beats Andre Onana, who tries to throw himself to his left-hand side, and Scott, hey, I said 133 out of 133. Who knows? Statistics are there to be broken, my friend.
They definitely are. What did I say from ever since I arrived in this building earlier? Just don't concede first, don't do anything stupid. And Harry Maguire there, he's had some big plaudits recently, but I spoke
what
about
is he doing there?
What is he doing? He's panicking.
He's got so much time.
He's panicked. He's had loads of time. He's picked the wrong pass. I don't know what he's aiming for. He's given the ball away, and then it's amounted to it's a fantastic shot. Onana's got a hand to it. And I don't know whether people will be looking at Onana to say potentially you should have saved that.
He gets something on it, doesn't he, Scott?
Yeah, he does get something on it. But I'm looking at Maguire there. He just can't be that careless. And watch now. How do United react to this?
Garnacho's through on goal. Oh, it's a dinked finish, and it goes just wide. He timed his run to perfection. It's a really good through ball. The goalkeeper comes out, and I think the intention, Scott, was right to try and dink the ball over the goalkeeper. It's actually a really good ball. Patrick Dorgu finds himself in so much space in midfield. Good run from Garnacho, and he tries to dink it over the keeper. I just wondered, given the keeper had come so far off his line, was the right move there to try and take it around the goalkeeper and score?
Potentially. I think the idea that he had was... maybe he could have gone round him, but in that situation, I don't think he chose the wrong option. I just think the execution is really bad. It's gone miles wide of the post, to be fair. And Garnacho, he's not the finished article yet. One of the big criticisms of him, I know he scored a great goal the other day, but is in the right moments. Are you delivering? Are you taking the chances when you have them? And United really could have done with that one.
Scott, you look like a man who's going to enjoy a beer at about 10:15 this evening, wherever that might be.
Well, I wouldn't count my chickens yet. I got to be honest.
I didn't say enjoy the beer with you guys going through. You could have been enjoying the beer having been knocked out, mate.
Honestly, United are so careless, and this is what I've been watching in the Premier League. They've been a little bit better in the Europa League. Like you say, I'm beaten in this competition to date.
Yeah.
This season, but the performance tonight has been really off. I think Athletic smell like there's an opportunity here. There's just over 20 minutes left plus added time. And the game is, it's in the balance. The fans, you can see the fans here, absolutely loving it.
They're enjoying themselves, aren't they?
Yeah, they really are. And I think United really need to get a bit of composure. They brought Ahmad on. The only real good flashpoint from United in the last 5 minutes or so. Ahmad came on, picks up the ball, 1-2 with Dorgu, dribbles past the player, and an opportunity comes of it. Almost straight away when he comes on. They don't really have masses of quality, United, at the moment. They're very careless with the ball, so they need somebody who's going to come on and potentially bring a spark to the game. But even I would take this, just 20 more minutes
get
of this.
Through,
just
get out.
Yeah.
Honestly.
They're making phenomenally heavy weather of this.
Yeah.
I mean, the guy who Athletic have just brought on, Gorka Guruseta, I do like him. He's a striker, really. He's got 7 goals in all competitions this season. He hasn't scored since February. So you've got all these players that haven't scored in ages. And United are kind of clinging on a bit.
Yeah, clinging on, yeah.
Just gave the ball away really cheaply on the edge of the box. Prados, who came on as a substitute, he's just been nailed by Lindelof. Really poor challenge for no apparent reason. It's just panic. It's just panic. And it just... Amorim must be going crazy and he warned against this. He said, "Look,
this could happen."
Every single opportunity he had, even after the game immediately last week, he said, we need to concentrate on the first 20 minutes. We watched it back numerous times. Might be a chance for them. United, they've been so off it tonight, and they've been so off it all really season long. And it's making a game that should not be a contest. Mason Mount scores! Oh. That's it. It looks like it. Brilliant goal.
Mason Mount, and he gives it one of those to the fans, doesn't he? Manchester United 1, Athletic Club 1, 4-1 on aggregate. Scott Saunders, I imagine everybody inside.
Your heart has sunk a little bit, Sam.
Well, yeah. Come on. Talk us through the goal, Scott.
A very, very rare moment of quality from United, and Mason Mount's just been introduced as one of the substitutes in the last few minutes. Picks up the ball and tries to find the far corner, and he does it really, really well. I think Athletic had a similar chance very early on in the game, and they put the ball over the bar. But Mason Mount has just calmed the
And this is good to see
nerves
score as well, isn't it? We know he's had a
Yeah.
ridiculous amount of bad luck with injury. So
Yeah.
it's good to see him scoring these big goals in big moments.
Yeah, I'm really happy for him. And just looking at the replay again now, he tries to head the ball, loses it, comes back to Luke Shaw. Lenny Yoro, who's been one of the good players tonight on United side, plays it in. Mason Mount, lovely turn.
Oh, it's
and
a lovely finish,
Picks
Scott.
out the bottom corner.
Yeah, the ball gets played. He plays a really good flick to himself first time, which allows him to turn and first time shot into the bottom corner. That's a really nice finish, Kev.
He's a brilliant player. And Ruben Amorim has talked a lot about wanting to have him available. He's perfect for one of those 10 positions, I think, going forward. If they could keep him fit, that's like a 60, 70 million pound signing. Genuinely. If you knew you were going to have him fit for 30, 40 games of the season, that's like having a new player.
Oh, and there is another goal
there.
for Manchester United right on cue. United 2.
Casemiro.
Do you know what? Casemiro's just headed home. We both gasped at each other because Casemiro was on a booking and there was a loose ball in the middle of the pitch. And it was an incredibly forceful sliding tackle, which, to be fair to him, he turned to perfection. But we both looked at each other and thought, he's on a yellow card. You're 4-1 up. What were you doing? He turned it to perfection. He stays on the pitch. He heads home in front of the Stretford end. What on earth are you panicking about, Scott
Do you know
Saunders?
what?
5-1 up on aggregate.
Isn't this like United have been awful for most of the night? It's mental. It's emotional. There has to be an element to it. Like there shouldn't have been any real pressure that they were feeling in the situation. They just needed to, like, coming into this second leg tonight, go in and do your job, and then everything that's happened in the past, I think, has just like caught up with them a little bit. They've been playing within themselves. They've been thinking twice about things. As soon as they score the goal, they completely change. And Casemiro comes up with a lot of headers. It's another goal for United.
I'll let him tell you about the goal and you'll hear the rest of the story.
I want to hear the end of Kev's story. You know, Amad Diallo is about to take a selfie with a fan who has come down to the front row. Salah did this the other day, didn't he? The Liverpool won the Premier League. Amad Diallo.
This feels a bit more spontaneous.
I was going to say, careful here. Even Rasmus Højlund scored for Man United, so you know it must be a crazy night. Man United 3, Athletic Bilbao 1, 6-1 now in aggregate. And Scott, it feels a long time ago now. You found yourself 1-0 down.
Yeah, I'm just breathing sighs of relief. And
so is Ruben Amorim, by the way.
Yeah, so is he. United, since they scored that first goal, they've been passing the ball around really nicely.
Game's opened up, hasn't it?
It has. I think they've got a bit of confidence back. Dorgu plays it there to Ahmad, cuts it back, and like Højlund's there to tap it in. And he should
did his best.
He nearly tried.
Did his best.
It was the most unnatural finish I've ever seen from a centre forward from close range.
That was a fourth. I missed it completely.
Is that another goal for Mason Mount?
Another goal for Mason Mount.
This is by the way.
I was so engrossed in the conversation.
When you pick up your newspaper tomorrow morning and see Man United 4, and you think it's the most for 60 minutes of this game.
This is not a 4-1 game.
It's a 4-1 game and it's a 7-1 score on aggregate. This has been 4 goals in what's that, 20 minutes? Quite a remarkable turnaround.
Yeah, United, as soon as they picked up that first goal, it's just lifted a weight off their shoulders completely. And Mason Mount was the player who actually got that goal. So it's really good to see that Ruben Amorim, like, on the bench, like, absolutely beaming.
He's a cool guy, isn't he, by the way?
Smiling. I looked away here, and that's because he's actually scored from out there.
Goodness me.
I looked away at the second the goalkeeper kicked it away.
The goalkeeper comes out, tries to clear it. He picks up Mason Mount, who is just inside the opposition's half. And fair play to him. With his left foot, his weaker foot, he gets a good first touch. And then with his left foot, he finds the back of the net. His first goal was incredibly good. And that goal there as well. It takes confidence to do that, Scott. It's some finish from far out.
Yeah, he's brimming with it now. He scored that goal earlier. And he's back in the first team. He scored at the weekend as well. And it's nice to see, like, that United have this weight lifted off their shoulders and the game is over.
Could he find a way where he ends up, he probably won't, but finds himself in the starting 11 for the final?
That wouldn't surprise me.
On AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.